Hi, I'm Savannah Payne, and I am going to do an overall review of my learning side by side with my rationale. So, in the first section, I really focused on the course overview and introduction. I wanted to make sure that learners were getting everything they need, so I made a banner that if students did click on that, it gave them an intro and kind of where to start. From there, when students click on the intro button, it takes them into modules where they have to complete this intro module first, which contains the course syllabus, a discussion board about netiquette, how to turn on Canvas accessibility tool assignment, and then we begin the hero's journey. Inside the syllabus, of course, there are course objectives, and those kind of transpired into everything else. Within each assignment, the course objectives became very important to me. So as we look on each lesson, there becomes a lesson objective. With that lesson objective, it measures up with the second standard, which are TEKS aligned. When we looked at the TEKS, we looked at the verb of the standard and of course the nouns and everything, but we made sure that between the lesson objectives and the actual standard itself, that it contained the same verb so that it was measuring what the students could do. And that is what gave us the full idea of how to assess the students, which happens to be the next section is assessing the students. We assess students through discussion. We assess students through reading annotations. We assess students through a matching quiz. So we made sure that all of those components were met. And in the instructional materials, I've just provided different ways, tried to provide clarity for the students by using slides and graphic organizers, explicit instructions, appropriate reading levels. So we made sure that there were no not too easy and not too hard. The breadth, depth, and currency, of course, we were trying to make these hero lessons where they were about 12 minutes apiece, so it was appropriate for the audience at the time. And of course, that could vary. These lessons could very well, with the undergrads, have gone much longer. The learning activities promote achievement of the state learning activities provide opportunities for learner content. I did focus a lot on learner to learner interaction. So there was a lot of that, either learner centered or learner to learner. I believe that students should be talking and students should be doing the work 4/5 of the time. Students learn by doing. So, especially in middle school, as far as course tools to support the learning objective with the technology, I tried to make sure that when students come over here to do this assignment, that they are using the accessibility tools and the annotation tools within the actual course, that students would have opportunities to record themselves speaking, learner and instructor support. So the only part that really has the instructor, I assume that in these courses, the instructor would be in the room or facilitating the learning center, but part of the syllabus is I put a way to go ahead at who the instructor is, the instructor telephone number, the office hours, how to contact the instructor at all times. And I actually was silly. These are actually Albert Einstein's true office phone number and location. And accessibility and usage. Of course, there was an entire lesson on accessibility, and I'm a huge advocate for accessibility. So when you are in the student view of the course, you can tell that the immersive reader is turned on at all times to have that tool. Thank you for watching.